Working on those utilities again today. Wanted to do what makes a Bigfoot nest a Bigfoot nest. Just wanted to show you some of the stick structure today. Now this looks really weird pile of sticks in the center there. Right there. That's a weird batch. And that one's sitting right on top. This one, how does this one land? Right on top of there. It's just balanced right on the top of that one. And those are balanced over there. And that stick, that's pretty weird. Now it has some blue tape there. So what makes a Bigfoot nest? A Bigfoot stick structure? Is it more than 3 pieces of wood together? Or is it just nature? And the wind blows and things fall out of the trees and they bounce off of other trees and they form piles of sticks. What makes it a nest? Here's a nest right here. Found another nest today. Look at all that woven all together. Look at, it's hard to tell if all these branches have been cut. Some people would call that a Bigfoot nest. But I'm getting a lot of that lately. Stick structures and the exotic and weird and crazy stick structures. What's his name? Chris Noel. He has some pretty bizarre things, and you find some pretty bizarre stuff. The guy out in Colorado, Mark, he has some giant things. I found one tree branch. I mean, you see it everywhere. This is a tree branch that fell down. It fell off of that tree right there. There's another one there. But this one's been hanging here. This one, I walk by it every day. And this one here is just hanging in the tree there. Now I get one right across the street and people. Here's another one that I walk by every day. And that one's just a pile. It's a bunch of branches that fell. Broke off from up above. They tangle up when they fall. And sometimes the wind blows them. But I notice people posting anything that seems to have more than 2 branches stuck together. So I'm thinking 3 or 4 branches together is a Bigfoot structure. I don't know why. I mean, to me it's just bizarre that people are so fascinated. I mean, I'm not going to say like a lot of people talk and say, well, these people have never been out in the woods, they've never seen a pile of sticks, so, you know, I'm sure they have. Why now do they think it's suddenly a sign that Bigfoot exists? And that it's these giant ape, 900-pound, 1,000-pound creatures foraging through the woods, yet we can't find one. That's just bizarre to me. Alright, this is a pile of shit that's been there forever. New rubbish. We got a new basket here today, so I'm pulling this basket out because I did this for some TVs I found along this road. I figure if you pull them out, somebody's going to see them, and maybe Wareham Town will pick it up and take it off the road. If not, it gets thrown into the brush like that and grown over, and nobody ever picks it up. The TVs are the same way. People leave a bunch of TVs on this road. I don't know why. It should be called the dump road. I don't think it costs any money to throw the TVs away. I'm not sure, but whatever. So, the stick structures. I think more than 3 sticks together is a stick structure to people. Find anything woven together like that, and it's Bigfoot. I don't know why. Any X in the forest is Bigfoot. But I've always had this thing about the X. It only takes 2 sticks to make an X. When 2 sticks fall out of the sky or a tree and land on the ground and they cross each other, it forms an X. That happens probably 1,000,000 times a day in forests all over the world. An X is not a sign of Bigfoot. I don't believe. And like we talked about before, why would the highly elusive creature create a giant X to show you where he was? That doesn't make sense, does it? The giant X theory. Why would this elusive creature that nobody can even spot him, is so elusive, make a giant X to show you where he was? Well, I don't think that happens. Why do people ignore these facts? I have no idea. Because they want Bigfoot to be real. Everybody does. I do. I want Bigfoot to be real. But I don't think he is. Urban Sasquatch. Over and out. Urban Sasquatch. This is an area where the TV was. I dragged the TV out and now it's gone. Somebody took it. So I just wanted to, I got another nest here that I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna take some samples. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna take some grass samples of this nest. I'm gonna take some grass samples. I'm gonna compare it and see if I can run some DNA tests on it. I can find out where these giant ape creatures are getting all their grass from to make their nests. I'll be doing that. I'll be having the, I'll let you know with the link onto the GoFundMe for that. Here's the boots. Somebody leaves their boots here to go grab it. There's one in the bushes, there's one hanging right there on the tree. It's funny how people leave a lot of shit around. The boots. Carabin boots. They still left all this crap is still here. All that pile of shit. The town came through, I noticed, and picked up a bunch of stuff in over here along the backside because they had their little Swan Fest. The Festival of the Swans, where the carnies come into town and sell their trinkets. But they picked up a little bit, but that's as far as they got. Just checking out here. There's a bunch of people here the other day. I asked them to take their trash with them. That's the Wareham policy, carry out. We have a policy that we're not going to pick up the trash anymore. We're not going to pay anybody any money to do it. We're going to ask people to take their trash out. Well, I don't think it's working. Because people don't take their trash out. And there's a lot more trash than usual because they don't supply any trash cans, so people just throw it on the ground. So, the carry-out policy is not working. And they should, recognize this and do something different. Trash is trash. I mean, a lot of it comes from local businesses. You could, I don't know. You can figure out a way to pay for it and make the people who generate the trash pay for it. If it's Dunkin' Donuts, if it's Shaw's, if Maybe. That's enough of the trash talk. Okay, I'm going to the area where I found nest number 4. Just gonna do a quick, take a video of it, show you people some stuff. I'm still trying to get that GoFundMe started. And here you can see this is a giant nest. This thing is probably, I'm guessing 16 feet by 16 feet. All this branches and things are all woven in here. And you can see there's a little squash flower right there. I think it's squash growing here. It is. Right there. That is beautiful. I think they actually grow stuff, farm their own vegetables. And you can see a juvie in there. In the back. Way in the back there. See? I can see them. But I gotta go home because I gotta go to work. So that's nest. That's still part of it right here. It's amazing. I'm gonna take some grass samples. I don't have a baggie on me. I'll have to get that next time. You can see inside of that. It's another little area. It's nest number 4.